Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as Nevada, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seas over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. Rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching, God is beside us. Still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings. Lessons by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us.
South of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday Night Primetime. On the visitors' sideline, Steelers head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys have played well in their 2 playoff wins, but a really tough task here. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. We know all about the heartbreak in the playoffs in recent years, but they're back and they're at home this time around. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. Well, here come the Steelers, and that's the sight that looks odd, but people were looking to see after keeping us waiting all spring. Year 21 in the league for Aaron Rodgers, his first as the Steelers quarterback. From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
First down, Steelers.
First down for Aaron. That's complete to the veteran, Nelson Aguilar. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
That is brought in at the 10. And he's going to be brought down. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Scoring first, so critical in a playoff game. They've got it here first and goal. The master of play action, Rodgers. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. John is... Mike Tomlin wants the officials to get another look at it, so out comes the challenge flag.
Previous play is under review.
And we'll get a moment here as they look this one over. Remember, the call on the field is what they'll stick with unless they have clear, incontrovertible visual evidence to the contrary. In other words, it's got to be the truth.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg, able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Chris Boswell on for the point after. His kick is good. And the Steelers have struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is strong. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Bills offense are heading out, and they are led by the MVP of the National Football League, 29-year-old quarterback Josh Allen in the prime of his career.
Mike, when you're grinding away in the midst of training camp, these are the moments that you fantasize about. However, it's no longer a fantasy for either of these two teams. It's their reality, and it's up to them to seize the opportunity in front of them. But for that to happen, they're going to need a big game out of their quarterback. If he plays the way he's capable of, they could be just a few hours away from heading to the Super Bowl.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the 25.
From the gun. Throw here for Allen. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Back at the 31.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
That's over the middle to his tight end, Kincaid. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. So a quarter in the books in the AFC Championship. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Rodgers. He finds Metcalf on the slap. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, if you like defensive football, this game's heaven because right now points have become a premium. Someone has to figure out a way to get something going, whether it's a field goal or even just a positive drive and play the field position game. Some offense has to take control of this game here at some point.
A big-time play for Pittsburgh. A pickup of 44 yards.
First down, Steelers.
And this offense is now really on the move, Mike, and it's the passing game that's leading the way. They've been able to march their way downfield thanks to this aerial attack, so don't expect them to go to the ground game anytime soon. If I'm this play caller, I'm continuing to lead on this, not only in this drive, but probably for the rest of this game.
It's now second.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 15 yards through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
Nice play there by the defender, able to get his hand up on that ball and break up the pass. And frankly, if he's able to come down with that catch, he'd be playing offense.
Again, it's Rodgers. That is hot. What a job to keep the play alive. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
That was just too easy, Mike. It's just straight man coverage. Great route by the receiver on the slant. You just can't give up an inside release deep in your own end zone because, as you just saw, it's pitch and catch.
Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Steelers move out on top, 14-0.
14. Bills, nothing. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. The Bills offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And despite a nice juke, we're going to get a yard to show for it. 2nd down. In motion, Shakir. Allen now on 2nd down. And that'll go for a gain of 7. It's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the gun, Josh Allen. A throw right side is intercepted.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Steelers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So incomplete. And I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look. And indeed, this call will be overturned. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Rodgers now. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So you're a couple inches away from, instead of celebrating a touchdown with your boys on the sideline, you're trotting back to the huddle with your tail between your legs. And that's the fine line between success and failure in the NFL.
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Pat Freiermuth, touchdown Steelers. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this guy.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Boswell now, following the touchdown, back out to kick this one off. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bills offense headed back to take over once more. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here. Needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. He'll get this outside. He is shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. To the air on 2nd down. Here's it. The pass rush gets home. The linebacker, Alex Highsmith, getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here is Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3.
Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. In motion, Shakir. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Allen on 3rd down. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. There's Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. A gain there of 27 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a 1st down. Here's Rodgers. He's got it at the 7. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now it's Johnson. Looking for a seam, but will not find one. He'll take this down to the 4-yard line. Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Johnson. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down.
That one didn't have a chance, Mike. They do a great job of getting penetration, clogged up the run lanes, and now this offense has a decision to make here on 4th down.
Championship game. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. Who wants it more here? 4th and goal from the 1. From the shotgun, it's Aaron. Moving outside the pocket. They can't get away. And the defense has come up with it. Not only no points, but they turn it over deep in their own territory. And the defense has to feel good about that. 4th and goal. They come up with the big play and end this drive.
In this case, Mike, the defense is thinking turnover on downs, but in this play, they actually force the turnover in the process and make a huge goal line stand to keep the offense out of the end zone.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he's going to give him some breathing room past the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Bills first down.
Once again, it's Cook. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
On 2nd down, here's Allen. Under pressure and work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd down.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up 4th down. Allen going to throw for it. That's complete. And it is Beckham. And he's going to have the Bills' first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. What they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Short pass taken in by Knox. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Throw once more. Here's Allen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
6-yard pickup.
In motion, Shakir.
At the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Allen to the air. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards.
So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. We're back to crown an AFC champion after this. Here's 1st and 10. Give this to Davis, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Here's a 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's going to run it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
We'll try and run here with Cook. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close. So now they'll throw it with Allen. The
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20. And the Steelers' 21-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. The pressure gets there again. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To the air is Allen. That is incomplete. Incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's going to be incomplete. On fourth and long. That was a big ask. And the defense turns them away. The Steelers offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And this one really all over but the shouting. One timeout left defensively, but there's no need to use it here. That's complete. It's Metcalf. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
The Steelers first down.
58. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take an 8. Second and 11. So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. As they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy, they are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champions of the AFC. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Buffalo.